Tonight I'll be staying at the easyHotel in South Kensington. I'm in a 6 square metre room with no windows. I don't have very high expectations, so let's see how it goes. This easyHotel is converted from an old terraced house, which means that it retains many of the features of this type of building, including the original staircases. And more importantly, there's no lift, meaning that this hotel may not be suitable for you if you have mobility issues. Okay, I'm in my room now. Let's take a quick look around. Okay, so this is a very small room, so it won't take me long to show you around. It's just 6 square metres. As you can see, there's no window, just a wall painted in EasyJet orange. Unlike some hotel rooms this size, it does have a proper double bed, not a single bed like you'll sometimes find in tiny rooms like this. There's also a TV up in the top corner. It's not a huge TV, but you don't need a big TV in a room this size. There's also a remote control on the wall near the entrance to your room. That's not normally a big feature in a hotel room, but easyHotel started out by charging extra for almost everything, including charging £5 to rent the remote control so you could watch the telly. But it looks like that's included now, so that's a bonus. Let's take a look at the bathroom. There's a shower with a shower curtain, which isn't as nice as having a proper door. And of course there's a toilet. It's nothing special, but it does what you need. There's a bath mat and towels, and some all-purpose hand and body wash, but it doesn't have separate shampoo and conditioner. So, what can I say? It's actually better than I expected. It's not too bad. I mean, I did come in with low expectations, but it's better than I expected. It's clean. It's got a fairly decent bed. Let's try that bed out, actually. Yeah, it's a bit on the soft side. I'd prefer something a bit firmer, but I'm sure that will be fine. But yeah, it is very soft. It's a very soft bed. It doesn't feel like it's got any springs in it. It just feels like a piece of foam. So, okay, it's not the most comfortable bed. But other than that, it is still better than I expected. If this hotel was a biscuit, what biscuit would it be? Well, you know when you get a pack of Arnott's assorted creams, and nobody goes for the orange slice first. But when you do pick up the orange slice and stick it in your mouth, you think, that is better than you expected. And that's, if this hotel was a biscuit, it would be an orange slice. It's orange on the inside, and you take a bite into it, and yeah, it is better than you expected. Nothing special, but certainly better than you expected. Okay, let's take a look around the neighbourhood around the hotel. The hotel is located in Kensington, which is a fairly expensive neighbourhood. It's also a popular neighbourhood with tourists, and there's a lot of hotels, including a lot of cheap hotels in the area. It's just around the corner from busy Cromwell Road, and around midway between Earls Court and Gloucester Road tube stations, slightly closer to Earls Court. The hotel is a 2-minute walk from a Sainsbury's supermarket, and a 5-minute walk would get you to the shops at either Earls Court or Gloucester Road. walking down towards Earls Court, that's where you'll find the bigger choice of places to eat and drink. Now, you could have walked about 10 minutes in the other direction to High Street Kensington for a better class of places to eat and drink, but since you're staying at the easyHotel, I'll assume that you're on a budget, and it's going to make more sense to go down to Earls Court, where you've got a lot of fast food restaurants and cheaper places to eat and drink. There's a few good pubs in the local area, including the King's Head behind me. That was my local when I lived in London 30 years ago, and it doesn't look like it's changed much either. When you get down to Earls Court, you've got the tube station with the District and Piccadilly lines, and you've got a big choice of places to eat and drink down here as well. Okay, so we've got a Greggs, Paul, a pub. There's a Burger King and M&S Food just down the road. Got Pret, Leon. Then just up the road, you've got McDonald's, Nando's, KFC, and a little bit further up the road is even a Jollibee. Looks like Chicken Joy for dinner tonight. Okay, so the hotel is fairly basic inside. Apart from the room not having much in the way of amenities. For instance, there's no tea and coffee making facilities. There's no wardrobe or even coat hangers tucking your clothes. Just a couple of coat hooks on the wall, so you can hang a coat up or something. Other than that, pretty much a bed and a bathroom. The rest of the hotel, very basic. It's just the reception at the front when you come in, and that's it. There's a vending machine for some stuff, but no restaurant, no bar, no gym, nothing like that. You walk in, reception, you can check in, go up to your room, go to sleep. That's it. But there are other places to eat and drink in the neighbourhood, so that's not really that important as long as it's a place to stay. It's clean, it's cheap, it does what you need. I paid £44 for the night. That's pretty good for central London. You're within walking distance to the South Kensington museums and 5-minute walk from a tube station. That's pretty good for £44 in central London.